Hello. How's everybody been? It's been a year at least since I've done a video, so I do apologize. I have done some updates on the community page over there. But yeah, as for doing a video, I've been, you know, snowed under with things, everyday life, whatever. So as far as the confidence of sitting here and rabbiting on to you, I've been a little bit, should we say, lax on the whole thing. But we've hit a landmark. We are now at 200 subscribers. So thank you to Tim and everybody else who's joined on. I appreciate it. For some crazy reason, I don't know how, if you look at my videos that I've done and then arrange them in popularity, you'll see that one of them has had over 14,000 views. I've no idea why. It's the same as all the others. It's maybe slightly more humorous, maybe slightly less mind-numbingly boring or frustrating. But as for the general content, it is me, it is this room, it is this railway, it is what it is. But for some reason, algorithms, who knows, it's just skyrocketed. Whereas all the others, your standard up to 500 views because they're quite a few years old now. But on the whole, just me, my son, my dog, my rabbit, and a few trains. So nothing exciting, but for some mad reason, one video, 14,000 views. And on the back of that, several of you have decided to subscribe. So thank you very much. I was going to do a whole skit, 200 subscriber play button. I was going to make a little bit of cardboard and do it like a 5-year-old, but again, lackluster attempts. So just envisage it in your own mind. Envisage? I think that's a word. Anyway, who cares? Right, so railway update. I have been doing things, as some of you have seen by the photographs, and there have been a few questions. So with it being 200 subscribers and it being almost over a year, I thought one better pull one's finger out and do at least one video. So a tour. Let's turn it around. I'm also using my phone now, so the audio should be better and the video should be better, but it might be bouncy because I still have nerves of steel, obviously. Right. Railway time. There we go. Right. We'll come back to that because there's questions. So we have done. This was the station. The initial plan is now looking better. We've got a back wall. We've got some sky with some rubbish, half-assed Devon clouds. And then we've got the town. We've decided on a station building layout, but the observant ones of you can see that it's two Hornby things and a super quick model with no back end. So I'm going to try and recreate something to make it look like it should all exist. I've added an internal loop. There's the inevitable debris from construction. So we've got a tunnel in with some scenery, and then that disappears around under a control desk, and that disappears around there. We'll go around there in a minute, slowly, so as not to give you a headache. And back to the internal loop, and then another tunnel there. So that's quite good. That's come on. Well, I say it's quite good. I like it. And we've got some signage. We've got some Christmas presents. We've got a GWR logo. And we've got an intercity swallow. Very nice. Thank you, my wife, darling. We've started on a bus depot. It's a little bit overcrowded. I'm going with the fact that everyone's on strike, but obviously it's to get the layout of just the maximum amount I can have in there that makes sense. Clearly not that many. Town, cinema in the corner, fire station right next to the petrol station. Obviously makes total sense, and we're going to put it out with milk. And there's the rest of the station that's under construction. You know, we're waiting. Get back to me, Mr. Lynch. Right. And then we're going around. We'll go back round. No, we was going to go the other way. We'll go this way. I'm liking this new phone. I don't feel so sick. It's panning nicely. Right. We're going round. There's not going to be a cafe on top of the bus station. I am going to move that. And some more construction debris. And then we have some scenery that's been done over here. This was a corner that I started with because it was frustrating me. So I thought if I could start on this, that'd give me the positivity to go on, and it did. So I've just put some little things on there, and I've made this here tunnel for the loop. So that sort of is beginning to make sense. Then we go around here. Ignore the Dorothy Gale's parked their house on the trains. And ignore the spare room rubbish. And then this is a continuation of the inside loop. So we've got a bit of a yard thing going on. We've got this old shed here, which I've pinched off the old layout. That's got its light in and running. We've got a clock. We've got a carriage wash. We've got a shed. And a very difficult corner to try and figure out later on. And that's where the internal loop goes around the back under the control desk. So we're getting there. You know, it's not detailed at the moment. It's just there to give me an idea of what I might work with, I might not work with. And then we'll go around here. Ooh, and then, yeah, God, what a mess. Let's not go into that. Move away. Marie Kondo, do not watch this video. Right, this corner. So I was wondering what to do with this. Initially, I was going to have a turntable in it, but I realised just because the turntable fits doesn't mean the adjoining sheds and extra track will, and it looked ridiculous. So I took it out. I've gone for a standard yard stroke crane shed fuel depot stroke thing going on. It seems to work at the minute. Obviously, things need to make sense. I'm not a rivet counter. It's just a toy. But, you know, forgive me if I've just lost 199 subscribers for saying that. But, you know, it's all good fun. Stay with me, David, please. Right, so fuel depot. Again, took off the old layout. Going to make some plastic pipes along here. Up over this triangle contraption that I've nicked 2 supports and some form of grid work, and then that's going to then go down and connect to the fuel. That kind of makes sense. That works. Pipe work, I'm not buying any. I'm all the old flashing kits from all the plastic kits I've ever had. Instant piping, just make them round. Sorted. Pipes done. Old Hornby shed, some old Nightwing forklifts from previous layout. And now the question. Right, how did I do this? Basically, what I've done is I've got some old, not useless, but, you know, well-used track. And I just plastered it in filler. And then while it was damp, I ran an old wagon up and down all the rails and kept cleaning it off and running it up and down and cleaning it off to create grooves literally as big as the wheels and no larger. No, that's fine. And the test is, I'll move this so I don't break it. There we go, put you over there. Now, these roll fine. Not a problem. All the way over the points. And out. Now, they free roll very well on the rails. But when they get to the filler, they do have to go up the smallest of bumps. So those, they both work. And you can change the points fine, because I haven't filled those with filler. And then they go over again onto the correct track. That's all fine. Look at that. Didn't jump off because I'm doing the video. No failings there. Excellent. However, downside is, as far as the loco shed is concerned, when after I'd run the truck over, for some reason, when I was smoothing it down, well, it was still ever so slightly not perfect. It's just pushed it back against the rails ever so slightly. So now it's gone off. Wagons will still run up there fine, but locos do lift ever so slightly. Now that's fine, because this is only a decorative corner. It would have been nice to run locos in and out the shed, and I still can. I can fix it. It's not a problem. But it was only ever meant to be decorative, just so I could have some things sat out that aren't just going around. Because as some more of you would understand and appreciate, when you start amassing a ridiculous number of toys for a man of this age, you kind of need to have them on display and get as many of them doing things as possible, certainly to justify it to the lady of the household. Anyway, right, so yeah, so that's it. So that's the filler question answered. Yes, it is fine for decorative. Yes, wagons roll on it, no problem. Engines, some of them with smaller flanges, no problem. Triang things, wouldn't bother. It's like going off road. But on the whole, it's fine. If you go back and watch my level crossing video, you'll notice I did spend a little bit more time running stuff over it. So that was fine. Any loco would run through that, no problem, never lifted. The gaps were perfect. And with a little bit of paint, it looked fine. So that's kind of where we're at. Obviously, there's some more scenic done. Need to do that. Need to sort out that corner. That's pretty much it. It's a relatively short video. Oh, look, we've got a special guest. I've acquired a cat. Whiskin. Wait, what are you doing? He's eating stuff. What are you doing? Say hello. Say hello. What's that? Meow. You can say hello to the adoring public. I've got 200 subscribers. You're a famous cat. There we go. Adorable Pushkin. Right. Okay. And back to my raggediness. Right. Well, thank you very much. Oh, I need to change now. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a little journey. I'm enjoying it. Updates on the cost. So far, excluding a few kits of buildings that I was given as presents and locos and carriages that were bought, the layout itself still to this day is everything I had on the other layout, so it hasn't cost me a penny yet. I haven't bought any track, haven't bought any wood, haven't bought any sand or grit as we call it. It's all, ballast. That's the word. Did I just say we call it grit? Edit. Hang on, I haven't got an edit team. Just forget that. So yeah, we're pretty much there. It's all good fun still. So I will be a little bit more regular than every 12 months with the videos. But forgive me, I'm incredibly busy and rubbish at doing things. So bear with. There was the music thing. I did some music stuff for a while. That was good. I went up to Glasgow and played some drums with the June Brides. That was an experience. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's something I'll never do again. And I was very grateful to everybody involved for letting me do that. Watch the videos. They're fun. I enjoyed it. It's a good band and good times and very, very lovely people. Other things, Minecraft, gaming, not everybody's cup of tea, but I just have to mention the passing of Technoblade. Alex, it's a thing. I do gaming. 23-year-old to be taken away with cancer was horrendous, and you kind of check your reality every now and then. So thoughts out to him and his family, and remembrance to him and thoughts to his family. But that's it. You've seen I've done some gaming, so it's been a harsh 12 months for a lot of people. So for that, all good. But we'll end on a good note. So 200 subscribers, yes. 14,000 views. Come on, one button, one video, done. Come on, we could go there. I could live the YouTube dream. I could make horrendous Simon merchandise that you just have to buy because it's the best thing you could do. And then I could release the chocolate, and then we could go all the way together. It'd be amazing. No, please don't. No. I don't want to be that person. By all means, subscribe, hit the like button, whatever. It's all good. It means nothing, and I love it. Well, no, it means lots. It takes nothing. I'm gonna leave it there. Have a good one. Thank you.